Connectional giving, all of us giving together, allows United Methodists to do what we could not do alone. I'm Diane Degnan, and today in the Digital Lounge we're talking to Linda Bruner, who is Senior Manager of Connectional Giving Marketing at United Methodist Communications, about a new giving study conducted by United Methodist Communications. Welcome, Linda. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for asking.
So, what did you hope to learn from this new giving study?
We conducted this study because we really wanted to understand how the congregations would either understand or not understand the giving opportunities that they have in the United Methodist Church. We wanted to understand the best ways that they receive information, if that's an email, if it's through social media or however. And we also wanted to understand what they perceive as the reasons that they give more or they give less.
So on one hand, the study found that people felt that apportionment giving was very important, but on the other hand, they didn't always understand how the money was used.
Right. That is the number one thing that we always hear. What is the difference between designated giving, what is apportionment giving, and what in general are the giving opportunities that United Methodist Church members have? So apportionment giving is what the United Methodist Church has chosen to invest in specific ministries, and we just automatically take a percentage off of the giving that happens every Sunday.
And those are the different funds,
Those
correct?
are the 7 different funds that we have.
Different funds. And then what else?
And designated giving, which is scriptural, and it's talking about the second mile giving, which is giving beyond what your tithing is. That is, we have 6 specific Sundays that the United Methodist Church has given, and then we have other opportunities that the church also has.
So what are the special Sundays? I'll give you a little test here.
There are 6, and they are Human Relations Day, Core Sunday, which used to be known as One Great Hour of Sharing, Peace with Justice Sunday, Native American Ministry Sunday, World Communion Sunday, and United Methodist Student Day.
All right, and then there are a few other special Sundays that are celebrated by some annual conferences.
Yes, annual conferences have the opportunity to celebrate 5 special Sundays at their own choosing, and those are not dates that are actually given out by the General Conference. And those happen within the annual conferences, and they choose them, and then they spend that money. The money that's received is taken back and used within that annual conference.
But there are also other giving opportunities,
Yes.
right?
Right. There are things like the advance, which is also part of designated giving. Then there will be some special, in a general conference, in a quadrennial year, we can actually choose a special fund that we would like to, and it's called special designated giving, where a fund can be just for that 4 years. And those are called out and voted on by the General Conference.
And so how will you use the insights that you gained in this study to help people better understand?
That was something that has really energized my team to come up with a way to explain what are these funds, how are they being used. So we came up with a Did You Know campaign, and what you're going to see is on social media or in some of our UMCOM newsletters, or where in many different places you'll see ads that will say Did You Know. So for an example, we will talk about a fund, and we'll say a fact about that fund. So you're going to see 5 facts this year with explaining each of the different funds. So we'll cover the 7 apportioned funds. We'll also go into the 6 special Sundays. And then upcoming years, we will go over the annual conference special Sundays, and then even the 5 special Sundays that we recognize different ministries within the church, but we don't take offerings on those.
So what's one of the Did You Knows?
So one Did You Know example would be the Advance campaign, and that would be talking about the actual giving channel that the Advance represents. It is actually the giving arm of the United Methodist Church that supports different programs and different missionaries. There are actually 300 missionaries and over 800 programs that we currently support. Those are actually vetted by the Advance ministry that comes out of Global Ministry, and what we say in there is, did you know the Advance has 300 missionaries that you support? Did you know there are over 900 programs that you can choose from? A lot of people don't even know that 100% of what you give towards the Advance goes to the actual project that you choose.
And I think I saw in the study that that was one of the things that resonated most with
Yes.
people. That was a
Right.
factor in whether they gave or not.
And the reason that that's a factor is because a lot of charitable organizations you give to can't promise 100% of the dollar that you give goes straight to the actual project. And that's something that United Methodist can be very proud of.
So if people want to learn more about connectional giving, what should they do?
The first place that I would ask you to look is on umcgiving.org. That's the home page is actually going to tell you about the 6 special Sundays, the 7 apportioned funds, and the other giving opportunities. You also can go in and see all of the resources that we create for each special Sunday. We know that it's very hard to talk about these special Sundays or the apportioned funds, so we've gone in and created actual material that can help you with talking points, with social media images, ways that you can talk about this in your Sunday school class, and just all the information that you would need to be able to speak into this and have discussions, because a lot of people just want to talk about what do we do together. And the main point that we want everybody to understand is we do a lot of good together that we can't do apart. So we really want to focus on the giving that we do and the ministries that we do good together.
Great. I'll look forward to that campaign. So umcgiving.org.
umcgiving.org.
Thank you for joining us
Thank
today,
you.
Linda. I learned a lot, and thank you for joining us in the Digital Lounge.